Hi, Sped. This is Craig here. I'm saying this today, the 28th of November. I was going to do this sooner, but I have been stuck up with everything I'm doing. Okay? So, first thing. Right now I'm still living at my house in Cross Royale. The weather's quite nice here right now. It's getting cool. We're starting to bring out the winter clothes. It's really nice. Last summer, you were talking about what do we do? We went back to South Africa. We went to the game reserve, the Kruger National Park. We took videos and took pictures and stuff. We saw everything except rhino. We saw a big bunch of lions, troop, whatever they are, a pride of lions, and we had to stop and wait for them to cross the street. And there were a couple of elephants, lots of impala. There wasn't much else there except then I went ice skating. I met John and Philip in South Africa, and we went ice skating together, and we went and watched movies and stuff. It was a lot of fun. My best friends who I'm hanging around with, I hang around now mostly with Andrew, he's a new boy, Martin, Charlie, GJ's left, so he's not here anymore. Who else? That's pretty much all, actually. No. My age, I'm 13 right now. I'm quite happy. The only advantage I find in it is now I'm in 7th grade, so I'm going to be in the hockey marathon. And I've been waiting for that for a long time. Right now, all my hobbies consist of I play computer daily, all day, as long as I got. I watch TV as much of the time as I can. I recently joined the cross-country team, and so we've been doing some running. On the 4th of December, there's the fun run again, so I have to help organize that. I also recently ran in a 10k mini marathon. Well, actually just 10k. And I finished quite well. Right now, the most recent movies I've seen since while I was in South Africa, I watched Aladdin twice, and I saw Dennis the Menace, and what else? I saw Champions. That's the one about ice hockey, and they were all very good. I also saw Last Action Hero, which is probably going around in the States now as well. Special interest in anything? Not really, other than sports. I get really hyper about sports nowadays. Math, I'm doing quite well in math. You're right here. But on the last math test we've taken, the first one I got 100 with Mr. List. Second one I got a 57, and so that brought my grade down to a D. Then I got a 99 on the next one, which is the highest grade, and so Mr. List disregarded the one before that, and so now my grade is a 98.8, which brings my grade back up to an A+. So I'm doing pretty well in that. We've got electives this year, which means, well, we have double periods and stuff, and we've got an elective where we get to choose what we would like to do out of a bunch of things. First quarter I took pottery, which was very good. It was with Miss Bowditch, the new art teacher. We did pottery, and we used the potter's wheels and made slab pots and throne pots and everything. Now this session I'm taking Bridge the Gap with Miss Feldman, which is a thing on like building structures. We've had to do things like we had to build a column only using one piece of paper, and it had to hold 800 mils of water. It had to be 8 centimeters high. It was a lot of fun. And we're doing all sorts of these things now. We have to use engineering skills and stuff. My most proud accomplishment this last while has been two things. I've recently been put onto the honor rolls list, the Dean's Honor list, with a bunch of other people. And I also at the end of last year, I received a certificate which was for presidential academic fitness, which was signed by Bill Clinton. That's pretty much all. Yeah, I'm now going to play a song for you, which I recently got, and I think it's very good. One more thing, this song is by Radiohead, and it's called Creep. There we go, as I told you before, that was Creep by Radiohead. Well, since I've started with the music, I suppose I'll give you one or two more songs. This here is Boom Shake the Room by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. There we go, as I said before, that was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince with their song Boom Shake the Room. And now that I've started with the music, I'm going to go on and on and on. I've got 3 more songs to play from you, 2 of which are from Soul Asylum. Here we have the first one called Without a Trace. Yes, I'm going to tell you what that was again. That was Soul Asylum with the song Without a Trace. Here we have another song coming up, except I'm going to skip the Soul Asylum one for now. And I'm going to play this song. This is by Aerosmith, called Living on the Edge. There you have it, Living on the Edge by Aerosmith. My last and final song by Soul Asylum again, Runaway Chain. I'm sure you would have heard this song before. Yes, that's the last song I'm going to put on, so you can settle down now. That was Soul Asylum with the song called Runaway Train. I think I'll just tell you a little bit about more what's going on around here. Right now at school in music, we're busy rehearsing for some singing that we're going to be doing at the ambassador's house, the American ambassador's house, sometime in December for the Christmas thing. We're going to be going and singing a bunch of songs. It's going to be kind of boring, but then again, we get to eat afterwards. There's going to be lots of food and stuff there for us. I'm sure you would love it. Another thing, talking about food, McDonald's has just recently come to Israel. They opened at the beginning of this month, I believe. There's a McDonald's at the Canyon in Ramat Gan. It's really nice. There's also a Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's a couple, actually. There's one in Renana somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. But I know there's that. And also, Burger King has decided it's coming here and it's going to come and open 50 outlets in Israel. So there's going to be a lot of good food around. While I'm talking about school and Miss Herbert and everything, we've got a new teacher. His name's Mr. Hickey. He's our social studies teacher. And I think I wrote in my the last tape I sent about Mr. Zrinsky, who was a really strict teacher. This Mr. Hickey guy we got, in the beginning of the year, I would have given anything to have Mr. Zrinsky back. Here, I'll give you a couple of reasons why. And first of all, about the first week of school, we arrive and we sit down in class and he tells us, okay, get out some paper and we're going to write down some class rules. Okay? He made us write out a list of rules, of about 20 rules in his classroom. No drinking, no standing up, this, that, the next thing. In fact, one of his rules were no chewing tobacco, because at his old school, the kids had chewing tobacco. He was very strict and stuff, but as it ended up, he settled down a little, and he's not half as strict anymore. Also, one thing is, he's also the cross-country coach this year, and so now I'm stuck with him for cross-country. Okay, I've just about said everything I can think of, so I'm going to say bye now. I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to put on, piles of music onto this thing. It's a 90-minute tape, so it's going to be quite a while still. If you want to carry on listening, you can, but I'm not going to say anything else. Okay? See you.